teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So USC's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here,
oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Trojans, as they claim the lead here in this. First play looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Irvin. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
That's caught. It's Irvin. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Dogs will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Trojans offense so effective in the last position. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quick throw to the left. Breaking tackles and going. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Here comes the bunch formation. Quick pass, the catch is made. Passes the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Trojans with first and 10 here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Herbert's team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff heading left. Fights off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Irvin.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and medium. Movement here from the tight end. A quick throw out left, complete. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this 1st quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Good job here by this defense in keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal. 1st half of a big playoff game. You're down. You cut into the lead and put 3 on the board. You get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And here comes the USC offense back on the field.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. And it's picked off. Forward across his body and paid the price. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the Trojans will line up here on 1st down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they put 6 more on the board. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. He's got it on a crossing route. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down game. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Signs a good throw. Tackled, but first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. First down, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. You know,
know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's got it in the open. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right through the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often. Guy brings up. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a dart right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from a 7. Inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, USC. They are pouring it. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Head spin on the run. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
A fourth quarter down by a couple scores.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looks left and finds his target there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. It's a draw to the back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Again, makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Grab behind the line. It's Irvin. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there. Backer.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now that began at the 41. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.